the dying light, streets soaked with rain. The wind whispers secrets in shades of pain. Candle flickers in a room, casting shadows of the past. I sat nursing a whiskey, knowing some sips might be my last. When I saw I'll survive you at dusk, the world spun slowly, wrapped in twilight's husk. Echoes of laughter, our lost melody. I'll carry this torch alone, set myself free. We danced under moonlight to the blues of old guitars, promises like stars above, now faded, marred by scars. You left with the dawn, quiet without a trace, leaving me in silence in this haunted, hollow place. When I saw I'll survive you at dusk, the world spun slowly, wrapped in twilight's husk. Echoes of laughter, our lost melody. I'll carry this torch alone, set myself free. Oh, how the night holds your ghost in every corner, a memory, your voice, a distant coast. Sorrow's my companion in the smoke-filled air. I find solace knowing this heartache I can bear. When I saw I'll survive you at dusk, softly now the night sings a quiet kind of trust. Echoes of laughter, our love's last plea. I'll walk on through this dusk, where I once believed we'd be, fading out like candlelight. In whispers, I'll survive, I must. In the corner of a dim, smoked out room, shadows dance on walls in the gloom. Velvet blue, like the heart's quiet tomb, where whispers of the old lovers loom. Here on the edge of this silent blue space, I feel every scar time won't erase underneath the like a haunting lace. Once laughter echoed a melody so sweet. Now just the echo of our lost heartbeat. Glasses clink, a toast to memories we keep. In the blue silence alone are we. Here on the edge of this silent blue space, I feel every scar time won't erase underneath the soft flicker of candles' grace. No loneliness clings like a haunting lace. Oh, the rain taps like slow jazz on the glass, as if nature plays for my heart's impasse. Drinking the whiskey, letting hours pass, each sip a reflection in the looking glass. Here on the edge of this silent blue embrace, every tear a note in this soulful bass, in the quiet resolve of this shadowed place. Love's afterglow fades, but never the trace. Just a soft, soft echo and a slower pace.
Never get of a grip when I saw unshaking love alone.
In the dim light of a half-empty bar, where shadows mingle like forgotten stars, I sipped on sorrow, thick as molasses. Each glass a mirror to my heart's deep passes. Soft jazz bleeding from a corner saxophone. That night I saw unshaken love. Oh, the weight of untouched dreams in my hands feels like the quiet sea meeting endless sands. Unshaken love, you stood so tall and still, while the tempest could neither break nor chill. Your silent strength, my fragility shone when I saw unshaken love alone. The laughter rang out, but it didn't touch my soul. Echoes of a life that once felt whole.
You were my anchor in the fiercest storm, but now the cold has taken form. By your unyielding calm, my fears were grown under the watch of unshaken love. Oh, the weight of untouched dreams in my hands feels like the quiet sea meeting endless sands. Unshaken love, you stood so tall and still, while I, the tempest, could neither break nor chill. Your silent strength, my fragility shone when I saw unshaken love alone. Here in the whisper of the smoky room, I trace the ghost of what once was in bloom. Your unshaken love, a monument of stone in my shaken life, forever unknown. Will this heart always wander, forever roam, caught in the memory of unshaken love alone? Oh, the weight of untouched dreams in my hands feels like the quiet sea meeting endless sand. Unshaken love, now just a chilling tone in the ballad of those who've loved and gone. Yet in these echoes, your strength forever shone when I saw unshaken love alone. Yeah, when I saw unshaken love alone.
In the dim glow of a lone street lamp's light, silhouettes dance on the curtains at night. Whiskey breath, a slow bluesy refrain, echoes of laughter, shadows of pain. This room holds the whispers of ghosts gone too soon. Under the watch of a silent half moon, here I am behind the ashes, finding armor again. Each scar a lesson, each tear a friend. My heart's been burned, but here I stand, crafting strength from the sparks that flew behind the ashes to armor anew. time my laughter filled the air, songs of love without a single care. Then came the storms, fierce and wild, stripped me bare like a helpless child. You left with a sunrise, took summer from my days. The warmth faded to gray in your absent haze. Here I am, behind the ashes, finding armor again. Each scar a lesson, each tear a friend. My heart's been burned, but here I stand, crafting strength from the sparks that flew behind the ashes to armor anew. Oh, but memories, they flicker relentless and raw. In the quiet moments, your shadow I draw. My soul, though weary, finds rhythm in the blues. In the darkest nights, I'm paying my dues. Here I am, behind the ashes, finding armor again. Softly now with a whisper, not the storm is then. My heart's been burned, yet here I find in the embers glow peace of mind behind the ashes to armor once more. I stand beneath the candle's flicker, where the broken hearts mend. In a corner booth, under a flickering neon sign, velvet shadows, and a glass of cheap red wine. Echoes of laughter, a haunting refrain. The jukebox plays, but it's not the same. I'm swaying gently in the arms of ghosts. Under the whisper of ceiling fans, lost in thought. Now I'm dancing with self-reflection. Spinning slow to the music of my soul's own tone. Where did the laughter go? The night's so bright, now it's just me and my thoughts closing out the night. Once this place was a canvas of our love so wild. Now it's just silent stories, sweet and mild. You left with the autumn wind, cold and swift, leaving me wandering in this endless rift. The mirror behind the bar shows a woman grown, learning to dance with reflections of her own. Now I'm dancing with self-reflection alone. Spinning slow to the music of my soul's own tone. Where did the laughter go? The night's so bright, now it's just me and my thoughts closing out the night.
the cool night breeze, I'm sipping my pain slowly, just trying to breathe. So I'm dancing with self-reflection alone. Moving through echoes of a heart once known. This bar, these songs, they know my plight. Just me and my shadows dancing through the night. Yeah, it's just me. In a corner booth beneath the flame glow, candles flame, dances with tales untold. Velvet night wraps around my weary soul. Whiskey whispers soft in glasses half full. The clock ticks lonesome, rhythmical, echoing footsteps in my heart's corridor. Whispers of smoke, shadows in smoke, fleeting like dreams I once firmly spoke. Now they hang heavy in the tear-soaked air. Love's just a ghost in the backdrop of my despair. The night you left, stars forgot to shine. Barroom blues played while I kept denying. Your silhouette merged with the mist outside. Rain washed your steps from the streets. Now my mind in the silence, left behind your stride. Each laugh and cry, now a shadow intertwines. Whispers of smoke, shadows in smoke, fleeting like dreams I once firmly spoke. Now they hang heavy in the tear-soaked air. Love's just a ghost in the backdrop of my despair. I see you there in the flicker of each flame, in the echo of my voice when I whisper your name.
and smoke, haunting me softly, a delicate provoked. They linger gentle in the night's cool breath, a dance with shadows, till my own silhouette fades in death.
In a cafe draped by the dusk, under the weeping willows hush, lanterns flicker, ghost in the smoke, where my heart speaks and spirits evoke. I pen my sorrows with a violet ink, in this old notebook's dusty brink. Each word a sigh, each line a tear, each page a year I still revere. Oh, letters to nostalgia, sealed with my blues, addressed to yesterdays, where I linger refused. Here in the twilight, where my confessions spill, the dust brings the whispers and the night stands still. The clock ticked on, the world spun fast, but in my heart those moments last. A love once fierce, now just a ghost, leaving behind what mattered most. From laughter's echo to the sting of goodbye, the hardest part was never why, but how the memories refuse to die. Oh, letters to nostalgia, sealed with my blues, addressed to yesterdays, where I linger refuse. Here in the twilight, where my confessions spill, the dusk brings the whispers and the night stands still. In the silence, the shadows know my name, twirling with my pulse like a slow burning flame. One more whiskey, let it burn, let it soothe, as I dance with my tears to the old rhythm and blues. Oh, letters to nostalgia, sealed with my blues, my soul's bare on these pages, truths I can't refuse, whispered to the night, where my silent heart weeps, in the cradle of dusk, where each memory sleeps softly now, softly as the night slowly creeps. My heart writes silent letters at the close of day. The room soaked in bourbon and the clock's hands unwind. Each tick a soft echo of what's left behind. Oh, these letters to empty promises in my mind, woven from the dream that I now leave behind. Your ghost in the hallway, lips sealed with timeless sighs, underneath the starless cloak of December skies. Once laughter danced freely in the air like spring rain. Now each drop whispers secrets of the love we'd feigned. Promises like fallen leaves, crumbled and swept aside. Now in the silence is just my shadow I confide. Oh, these letters to empty promises in my mind, crying like the willow that sways but can't find the sun behind the storm, or the quiet after cries. Just the echo of our goodbyes under mournful skies. Just a gaze of years gone by, and in the stillness I fathom reflections that can't lie. Here's to the memories that haunt, to the nights that bleed, in the solitude of sorrow where my soul plants its seed. So here's to the letters to empty promises in my mind, echoes of the words to the heart I can't unbind. Let them drift like river smoke, let them softly die in the quiet fade of night, under a tear-streaked sky.
Thank you guys so much.
Noted, and the song, this lover, the same legends, and he has read them, my fellow trust, and I've told your mind, but I never can, a player said them. Now was always right, Alina like songs. She's a golden for so and they doing dead. She's a song said, if Headache is gone, and that is they doing to my helm, and getting that famous, and at the paid a song for that was, and then we're cruising, and this is the soul, and maybe there's people should say a music, and then I'm not trying to keep this channel, so my dude's open, he did him, this crust of yours is he, and then I was trying to just like lies when in Honolulu life I and Dragalodi, and then there does you on the side, and this is all for you, and see you ever did it, so. And it's quite a song hand, so we go.
In the dim light of a dying day, whiskey whispers on a tray, alone. Shadows dance on the walls of this old bar, to the soft pulse of a mellow guitar. I sway, lost in the hush of the twilight fray. I'm dancing with what I couldn't say tonight, spinning in the silence, holding memories tight. The words we lost, oh, they're playing on repeat.
new, now, new. Oh, 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 oh. In the dim light of a fading day, silhouettes of memory dance on the walls. Whiskey breath, cold embrace used to feel like silk. Now they're just shadows that stretch and sprawl. Barstool comforts a refuge for the haunted, where laughter used to fill the air. Now only ghosts of your voice echo, a song of love that's no longer there. In the arms of ashes, as night follows us, armor built from all we've lost. Underneath the willow, by the candlelight's flicker, paying dreams their heavy cost. Baby, dust scraps around my sorrow, like the ring you never did buy. And I'm held together by the whispers of our old love. Sweet goodbye. Woo, moment when the laughter died. You walked away with the morning sun, left me with an empty glass and a heavy heart, a puzzle unfinished, a song unsung. The pain that seeps through open doors as the autumn wind begins to moan. Echoes of footsteps on the old wooden floor. Now I dance in the shadows all alone. In the arms of ashes, as nightfall finds us, armor built from all we've lost. Underneath the willow, by the candlelight's flicker, paying dreams their heavy cost. Baby, dust scraps around my sorrow, like the ring you never did buy. And I'm held together by the whispers of our old lives. Sweet goodbye. Oh, how the rain speaks your name, drops hit in the window, a rippling refrain, a lonesome ballad, the sky's somber tune, holding on to the ghost of you in this empty room. In the arms of ashes, as nightfall holds us tight, armor I've worn, now a silhouette in fading light. Underneath the willow, where our secrets lie in the dust, living in the echo, loving in the trust. Baby, dusk is gentle on my sorrow tonight, cradled by the arms of what was once our life. And I'll find peace in the whispers of our love's eternal night. Softly, so softly, we say goodbye.
Thank you. Someone's pronounced from back to back.
In a room where shadows dance on candlelight, whiskey whispers to the ghost of midnight. Silent echoes fill the air, a dress unused, chairs for two, but it's just one that's bruised. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence. Every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet where my tears speak in defiance, I'm holding on to the faded whispers of you. We laugh beneath the rain, so unaware. Promises like smoke dispersed in thin air. Your voice a distant melody I strain to hear. In the silence where I hide from my fear, here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence. Every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet, my tears speak in defiance. I'm holding on to the faded whispers of you. And oh, that last goodbye wrapped in a sigh. Time stands still, yet moments they fly. In the mirror, a reflection of my soul, lost in the shadows of your empty palace. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, softly singing to the stars that refuse to shine. In this quiet, I find strength, I find defiance. In the stillness, your ghost gently grips mine, fading out like the last note of our dance. On the edge of loneliness, in silence, our last chance.
a corner untouched by time. Velvet shadows dance on walls, keeping rhythm with my sighs. Bourbon breath, a whispering ghost, stirs the quiet air. Every glass clink a memory, tangled up in my hair, in the arms of what I couldn't say in my mind. The silence holds the words that I leave behind. Just a heart wrapped in blues under smoky old skies, craving whispers that the night never denies. Rain taps the window like the beat of an old blues song, echoing the moment when right slipped into wrong. Love, a fleeting shadow, slipped through my open hands, left me here holding tight to what I can't understand, in the arms of what I couldn't say in my mind. The silence holds the words that I leave behind. Just a heart wrapped in blues under smoky old skies, craving whispers that the night never denies. Now the candle flickers, a tear runs down its spine. Every drop of wax, a story lost in time. Here's to the love that haunts the corners of my eyes, a toast to all the words that my lips could never find, in the arms of what I couldn't say in my mind. The silence holds the words that fade with the wine. Just a heart wrapped in blues till the last star dies, in whispers that the dawn will gently quiet, as the night softly says goodbye. In the dim light of a fading candle, silhouettes dance on the walls of this old chapel. Whiskey breath, soft piano playing low, echoes of a heart I used to know. Rain whispers secrets on the window pane, every drop a syllable of your name. Here on the edge of nostalgia in my mind, lost in the shadows of what I left behind.
the sweet sorrow of midnight's deep blue sigh, haunting me gently as time whispers by. The street light flickers outside the rusty bar door, where laughter and tears spill out on the floor. That night the moon watched as you slipped away, leaving me with words I could never say. The clock ticks on, but in here time stands still, nursing the ache that no whiskey can fill. Here on the edge of nostalgia in my mind, lost in the shadows of what I left behind. The sweet sorrow of midnight's deep blue sigh, haunting me gently as time whispers by. Oh, how the ghost of your smile lingers on in the silence between each note of the song. Your whispers float up with the smoke to the skies, as the stars hold the tears I refuse to cry. Still on the edge of nostalgia sublime, chasing the echoes of a better time. The soft lament of the night's tender cry, underneath the vast unending sky, fading out softly like that candle's light in the heart of the bar into the night.
In a room where candle shadows dance on the wall, I'm holding on to whispers where faded pictures fall. Underneath the silver glow of a lone moonbeam lies a scattered album where memories that might have been lean. Oh, these whispers of a photograph still echo through the night like a lonesome chill. Your face a ghost in the smoke of my thrill. In the silence, your absence is a bitter pill. There used to be laughter, there used to be wine. Now there's just the rain tapping out the time. The clock on the mantle taking moments away. Your coat on the chair as if you'd stay. Oh, these whispers of a photograph still silence, your absence is a bitter pill. Sitting by the window, the world's in a quiet hush. A glass of whiskey lies forgotten in the rush. Every sip a memory of days too quick to fade. Each drop a story of the love we made. And still these whispers of photographs remain, softly to speak in the patter of the rain, leaving me haunted in the twilight spell, with nothing but whispers of a photograph still. In the flicker of amber, shadows dance on the wall. This old room whispers tales as night begins to fall. There's a chair where you sat, a glass that still holds your scent, beneath the echoes of our laughter, where my lonely hours are spent. Now I'm standing on the edge of candlelight, memories no more, where the love we made meets the silence of an empty floor. Heart clinging to the ghost of your velvet touch on the edge of candlelight. Oh, I'm lost without your love. The clock ticks like a warning. Time pulls at my sleeve. Ever since you walked out, it's been harder to believe. Rain taps at the window, plays rhythms of regrets, each drop a tear from heaven for the love I can't forget. Standing on the edge of candlelight, memories no more, where the laughter died and the shadows claim the open door. Heartbroken by the ghost of your tender nights, on the edge of candlelight, lost in the failing light. There's a whisper in the hallway, or maybe it's just the wind calling me back to where our fire too soon met its end. Sipping whiskey from the bottle that still remembers your lips. I'm drowning in the sorrow, the ship of my heart tips. So here I am on the edge of candlelight, memories no more, a soul bathed in the half-light where our love used to soar, still reaching for the ghost of your embrace. whisper, go on. In a dim lit room where shadows dance upon the floor, lost in the haze of smoke and whiskey lore, the jukebox plays our song, but it's a hollow tune, like echoes in a well gone too soon. My heart dressed in sorrow's deep velveteen, under the moon's watchful glare, so serene, when I saw memories of you no more, felt like the sea retreating from the shore, an empty glass where once your love did pour. I'm clinging to the ghost of before. We used to chase the dawn with laughter in our eyes. Now I'm conversing with shadows under stormy skies. Your jacket on the chair, still carrying your scent, a reminder of the days we came and went. Turned around one morning and you were gone, left with nothing but the right to be wrong. When I saw memories of you no more, felt like the sea retreating from the shore, an empty glass where once your love did pour. I'm clinging to the ghost of before. So here's to the silence where your voice used to be, dancing alone in the arms of memory. Each step a shadow, each turn a bittersweet pause, clinging on to a cause that never was. When I saw memories of you no more, every tear felt like a raindrop in a downpour, an empty glass where once your love did pour, echoes of you I can't hear anymore. When I saw memories of you no more, just In the faded glow of a neon sign, the smoky bar holds the echoes of my mind. A glass of whiskey whispers secrets low under the weight of a heartbreak from long ago. When I saw I'll survive you again, the room spun around like a dance with fate. Memories and shadows coming through every note in this blue blues keep singing you. That night under the misty moonlit sky, your words cut deep, left without a goodbye. The taste of betrayal, so bitter, so raw, in the solitude of the night I saw. When I saw I'll survive you again, the room spun around like a dance with fate. Memories and shadows coming through every note in this blues keep singing. There's a silence louder than thunder, haunting the corners where I lay. In the stillness I start to wonder why your ghost just won't fade away. When I saw I'll survive you again, the whispers calmed in the candlelight's bend. Memories and shadows now subdue every note in this blues is letting go of you, fading out like the last word of an old sad tune.
Listen to this girl, you're running through my soul. Echoes of love, quiet, dark and whole. Each drop of whiskey, a memory, till late, hearing the whispers of what I couldn't say. Candle shadows on the old bar wall. The rain taps softly like a distant call. Here in this corner where the dim lights sway, my heart holds whispers I couldn't say. Tonight smoky rooms. Now solitude dances in the perfume gloom. Your ghost in every corner, a lingering sight, caught in the shadows of what I couldn't say tonight. Oh, these silent words burning through my soul, echoes of a love, quiet, dark, and whole. Each drop of whiskey, a memory delayed, here in the whispers of what I couldn't say. The clock ticks on, but my time stands still. Your voice, a velvet pain, a haunting thrill. Love's cruel twist, a fate not right, left me with only whispers in the night. Oh, these silent words, now a gentle lake, lost in the echoes of every breath I take. As night fades softly into the gray, I'm living in the whispers of what I couldn't say. Just whispers of what I couldn't say.
Under the moon of a dim-lit bar, with shadows laying thick, velvet whispers stir the air where memories stick. Candlelight flickers on a tale that finds its silent way down the cheek of broken dreams at the closing of the day. Under the silent room, in silence, where my heartaches sing, beneath the boards and behind the walls, where my sorrows cling. Echoes of your laughter, now just whispers in the gloom. Every note a story told. Under the silent room, the night you walked away, the rain played a mournful tune. The world turned its cold shoulder under a bitter moon. Here in this sequestered spot, I nursed my glass of rye, holding on to the ghost of love that refuses to die. Under the silent room, in silence, where my heartaches sing, beneath the boards and behind the walls, where my sorrows cling. Echoes of your laughter, now just whispers in the gloom. Every note a story told.
keeping my secrets dim. Here among these lonely shades, I serenade our whim. Echoes growing softer as the night welcomes the dawn. A melody of memory in the silence carries on. Under the silent room in silence, now I'll softly fade, leaving just an echo of the love songs that we made. In the shadow of a dimly lit room, holding on to the last dance of a sultry tune, the clink of ice in a nearly empty glass, echoes of heartbreak as the moments pass. Candlelight flickers like the ghost of your smile, whispering goodbyes that linger mile after mile. Here in the quiet, where whispers of in the sorrowful rain. Your voice, a soft caress that I can't retain, leaves me haunted, holding on to pain. There was laughter once in the air, before the night turned cold without a switch. Your shadow slipped through the crack beneath the door, left a silent promise, one worth waiting for. But the hours grew heavy as the clock ticked thin. Our love slipped away on the wind's soft spin. Here in the quiet, where whispers of farewell again wrap around my soul in the sorrowful rain. Your voice, a soft caress that I can't retain, leaves me haunted, holding on to pain. The whiskey drowns memories but can't wash you away. In the silence between beats, I hear the words you won't say. Bar stools hold more than just old ghosts. They cradle the stories, the ones that hurt most. with whispers of farewell again. I feel you close like a shadow in my vein. This love, a soft echo I can't explain, bittersweet under the moon's waning flame, fades gently but never